Hey there, Abiding fam, and welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. I'm Kelsey Lee, and here we are all about helping you to live a meaningful life full of abiding creativity and joy. And one of the ways I love to do that is, of course, through journaling. If you've been here for any amount of time, you know that I've been journaling for every day this year. I'm hoping to have an entry for every day of 2018, and here is my first completed insert. And at last, I'm getting around to doing the cover of this journal so that I can identify it as the first volume in this series of my Abiding Journal. So for this page, or cover, I should say, I'm going to be using these awesome color bursts from Ken Horse. Now, as you can see, these go on as a powder, and then as you use them, when you put water into them, it activates that pigment and just makes it burst off the page. I love that effect, and what's really cool is when the pigment gathers in one place, you get this really neat metallic shimmer effect. So you can see there was a gathering of the sediment, and it creates that really cool effect. So as you can see, there already was a paper covering these journals. I was actually gifted them by one of you guys, so thank you so much to Terica once again for giving me these beautiful inserts and the traveler's notebook that I've been using. And she had covered the journals with this gorgeous paper that has this watercolor effect and then these really pretty gold foil flecks. So in a way they already were decorated, but I wanted to make them stand out as individual journals so that I could identify each one as their volume. So I want to make sure that I know what the first volume is and what the last is without opening it. So here I'm going to identify this one as going from January 1st through March 8th because that is the day that I ended on with this insert. And for this, I'm just using one of the journaling cards that I actually created for my Etsy shop during one of the holiday seasons, and then you can see I went in with a Pentel brush marker in the blue and purple and used some alpha stickers as well. Now I'm going to use this gorgeous glittery washi tape that I got at the Lancaster Scrapbooking Convention, and I do have an entire haul video from that convention if you're interested in seeing some of the other washi tapes and journaling supplies that I got there. But this was one of my favorites to represent this wintry scene, and since the months within this insert are January through March, which where I live is a snowy wintry time of the year, I wanted to go ahead and use this washi tape at the bottom of the cover. Still deciding where exactly I want that little journaling card with the dates on it, but I thought in the meantime I would cut out the washi into a little heart so I can bring it into another part of the page. That's something to always remember with washi tape is you can be creative with it. You don't just have to use it in a long strip. You can cut it down, you can use it as borders, all different things that you can do with washi tape. So ultimately I decided on a place for that journaling card and stuck the little heart on there. And I originally was thinking that I wanted to bring in some of these stickers from the Creative Memories winter packet that I had, because within the insert in a lot of the entries I had used those stickers, so I thought I could kind of represent that on the cover. But I just wasn't really feeling those stickers. They weren't really going with the background and the color scheme that I was creating here on the cover, so I turned to my Create 365 Happy Planner stickers and started looking through some of those. There is never a shortage of sticker packets for me to look through here at Abiding Kelsey Lee, so I did end up picking one of those for the back, which says "Every day is a gift." I thought that was just a really sweet sentiment to end on the first insert. So I put that on there and then switched gears again. Now I was planning on writing out volume 1, so identifying that. So that's something with my journaling I find a lot. I cannot focus on one task at a time. I kind of get ideas throughout the process and switch around, so you might see me working with stickers at one point and suddenly I get out a paintbrush, and then the next moment I'm doing some journaling, and I'm a little all over the place in that respect, so I do apologize if that makes it a little hard to follow at times. But that's just my process, and it just goes to show that, you know, your process is your own, it's unique, so don't feel like you need to be following some strict format in which you always start with paint and then move into stickers and then pick out a journaling card and then journal. That's not the way this works. It's about your creativity, your abiding memories, and how you're going to put them down on the page for yourself. So that's just a little, I don't know what that was, a sermon of the day regarding journaling. So I went in then with this glittery pen and my Posca white marker to write out abiding. So it says my abiding journal, which that, if you're not familiar with my channel, is what I'm calling this journal that I'm doing these daily entries in, is my abiding journal, because abiding means lasting and enduring. But more than that, it's not just something that lasts, it's something that has real meaning to it. And so that's what I'm trying to get across with this word abiding that you see throughout my channel, is that we're creating a life that matters and that lasts. So I put that in there, as I said, and then you saw me go in with some of those pretty silvery snowflake stickers. So just lots of glitz and glam on this page, lots of shiny things happening. And I found this really cute sticker that says "Start Here" from one of my American Crafts sticker books. I think it was the Paige Evans one. And I wanted to bring in something that was going to play off of that color palette, because you don't really see it in the rest of the page. And I just wanted to draw those colors throughout the page so it just kind of creates a cohesiveness. And so that was the finished cover. And in order to make sure that this truly is an abiding journal in the true definition of the word and will last, I decided to go ahead and put some packing tape over the cover just to create an extra security for myself that, you know, if I get a little splash of water on there, if I spill some tea, which has been known to happen now and again, that I'm not going to ruin my journal, and there's just a little extra bit of protection. So I really just am doing, as you can see here, just strips of packing tape in straight lines, and then on the end there I fold it over and just cut off the excess, essentially like you are laminating the cover. One of the reasons I journal is not only to process my thoughts in the moment, but also to just have memories that truly abide, and that when I'm old I can look back on and reflect on just the many amazing blessings that I've had throughout my life. So that's why I journal. Let me know in the comments why you journal, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you to my patrons, and thank you for watching. You're all amazing.